everybody can eat, and we got to get our piece of the pie. The black dollar is real. I want to tell our stories. There's a lot of black entrepreneurs out here that need to be heard. And this docu-series is really for anybody out there that's trying to become a business owner or an entrepreneur. If you want to get to the bag, you got to have hustle. You got to have drive. You got to have determination. Everybody got a dream, but you got to be asleep to have a dream. You got to wake up and go get it.
I'm a boss. I'm not with that. It's never nothing no more. Like, I look like a boss, I feel like a boss, I taste like a boss.
So gorilla.
Thank you so much, Tiffany and Eye Candy Creation, for the great work you're doing with FUBU Eyewear and our collaboration. I'm looking forward to all the amazing things we're going to do together.
The career in the industry actually chose me. I don't believe I chose to be an entrepreneur. I knew that I wanted more, for my daughter, and entrepreneurship has provided that.
I think I was born an entrepreneur, just growing up in Baltimore. I mean, back then we just called it hustling. We shoveled snow in the wintertime, we cut grass in the summer. We ran errands for the elderly people in the neighborhood, and we just saw a need. Whenever there was a need for something, we just figured out a way to make money. I had a record label back in the day. I was managed DJs. I had a management company. But the one that really stuck was Eye Candy Creations in 2014. I became a full-fledged, 100% entrepreneur.
So when we started with Eye Candy Creations, it was more about marketing, product placement within the optical industry, working for a lot of big brands that I mentioned, such as Givenchy and Escada and Furla. And that allowed us to go into creating and developing celebrity brands. So a lot of people may know us for creating brands such as Cynthia Bailey Eyewear and creating a collection for gospel singer Tasha Cobbs Leonard and Eva Marcel and so many more, and doing private labels for them. But we've been blessed within this last year to actually now own a license for fashion brands, and we own a license to FUBU.
Eye Candy Creations is on here, and they are the ones putting out our FUBU frames. So whenever you see me with those dark frames on Shark Tank, that is FUBU Frames. Eye Candy Creations, a young African-American woman and her husband who was created this, and we gave the license to them. Out of all the big people who wanted the license, we gave it to them because, we knew that they were just like us, and they're going to do amazing. So check out FUBU Frames by them.
For Us by Us, yes, the original brand with the 4 founders, they actually granted us the rights to own a license to FUBU. So we designed and created FUBU Frames.
A mutual friend said, would y'all be interested in creating frames for FUBU? So we was like, oh yeah, sure. So we took the meeting. At the end of the presentation, she was like, so if you guys choose us, and right then and there they said, you got it. And
because they were
they kind of
already
did their
chose
homework.
us. I think they just wanted to meet us. And so when you talk about entrepreneurs or people, starting their business, so forth, I would say just be yourself and authentic, because that's what we realized that's what they wanted to see and know. They just wanted to get to know who we were. We already had the knowledge. They knew that we already had our track record of all of the different collections that we had created in the past and so forth, but they wanted to get to know us. And just always just be yourself,
because they're buying into you.
Absolutely.
It's your story. It's you. You could be selling this glass right here, what's in the glass, this table, but whatever it is, they're buying into you as the person.
Just like every other business owner, small business owner, definitely a lot of ups and downs, especially in the beginning. Perseverance, for sure, being an entrepreneur, because you can be good at something But if you don't make sacrifices, I know we've made a lot of sacrifices. I've been blessed to have my husband as my business partner with this on this journey as we build this empire. Because whether it's your spouse as your business partner or not, you definitely, I believe, have to have the same vision, be on the same accord for sure, because and have the same work ethic. Because he just matches my hustle and I matches his, and wherever I fall short and so forth, he's right there. Why you gotta be looking like that?
Because I'm over here trying to put this stuff together with Abbott and Costello.
Who is Abbott and Costello? Who that? Who that Harpo?
The three stooges, well, the two stooges, because I ain't one of the stooges.
And I want to say I believe I do the same for him.
You do. Because when problems come, and they will, if you're not on the same accord and have that same vision, you're gonna have some serious problems.
He's my best friend, so I would say.
Am I?
Yes, you're my best friend.
Oh, you're my best friend too.
So, for sure, it needs to start there. And that's with any business, right? That friendship, the loyalty, the trust, just all of those different things, that adds to the success of the relationship, right? It's just not the one thing. You just can't say I love someone or I'm in love with someone. There's so many different things that's a part of a relationship, and definitely a business relationship. And we have all of those things. We pray together. We sacrifice together. I think that's what's most important. And we just really have each other's back. And we want the best for each other. We want the best for our family, the best for our children. We want to leave a legacy. And with us having that same vision, that's what's enabled us to continue to grow and to do the things that we're doing.
What I would tell a young entrepreneur getting started is do research on whatever it is the industry you're getting into. You got to know the history of it. You got to know the players in the game. You got to know how, it works. There's a certain chemistry and way that things work. And you just really have to know that this is your destiny, and nothing or nobody, no circumstances will stop you from reaching that destination. But it's not about the destination. It's about the journey.
Absolutely.
Because the journey is the destination.
Absolutely.
So you never really, as long as you're living, you never should settle for where you are.
Tiffany and Warren Macintosh are proof that couples can flourish in the business world. Mixing business with pleasure could be a beautiful thing, as long as you do it with the right person. On the next episode of Black-Owned Success Stories, what happens when you take a seductive business and turn it into a positive to empower women? Stay tuned.